WJR.
All right, folks, if you go to WJR.com, you can check out this broadcast right there on the web. It is amazing technology, how it works. I don't know, but all I know is you can check it out. We got quite a crowd assembled at our facility here. Our webcast partner, by the way, is Magic Coast Studios, a local expert in internet-based media technology. As always, thank you very much to Mr. Bill Dunning and his fabulous crew at Magic Coast. For more information, go to magiccoast.com. Now, we have assembled the basketballers. Next weekend's going to be very, very busy here in East Lansing. It's homecoming. The Indiana Hoosiers in for a little football tilt. That will be a 7 o'clock kick. Yours truly on the air with the tailgate program. That will be from 4 to 6 and then the pregame. And then also, next Friday night, a little bit of midnight madness with the Hoopsters, the basketballers. And we are very, very happy. That's right, yeah! Coach out of the Izzo to my immediate left. And the two Drews, Mr. Neitzel and Namath. Fellas, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, first of all, Coach, not all that long ago, last Thursday, you had yourself a little camp, and it was a little bit different because you had newspaper reporters, television folk, radio folk, all out there, and you were putting them through the regular drills that you would your basketball team. How things go, all things being equal, and be honest.
I decided if any one of them have kids, I'm not recruiting them unless they prove they can overcome the heredity, because some of it was bad. But for the most part, Steve, I thought we had some fun with it. These guys did a great job. And I was amazed that they lasted. They lasted 2 hours. We had it structured just like one of ours. Film sessions. We did change the language of the practice a little bit and didn't get
I'll
on
bet you did.
But other than that, it was pretty good.
I thought it was a nice gesture on your part to have my former colleague Fred Human lead the wind sprints.
That was an interesting endeavor. Freddie has trouble changing direction, so we put some mats up on one end, so when he started going that way, hit the wall, that made him change, and that's how we did it.
I think the word you're looking for is inertia.
Inertia, yes.
Now, we've got the two Drews here, and I wasn't able to participate because I was away earlier in the week and got late notice, but I will be there next year. And my plan is to immediately hit 3 or 4 turnaround Jays in a row and let loose a couple of Drew Neitzel bombs from the tray line there, and then you start looking at me a little different, wouldn't you? Huh?
No, I'd probably still look at the same.
Well, fellas, lo and behold, in all the excitement of this Spartan football season, and these football Spartans have generated a lot of attention for all the right reasons. Coach D'Antonio, an amazing job with this program thus far. I think we will evidence that more a little bit later on this afternoon, like shortly afternoon with Northwestern. But you guys, look at the following you have. I mean, this has to be a neat deal. The two Drews, your thoughts?
This is unbelievable. We got a great fan support. Coming out. I think it's great that the football team's having a successful season so far, and it's just great to be a Spartan right now.
Drew, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we appreciate the support and appreciate all the stuff that guys that came before us have done to build this program. And we're just doing our best to continue that. And again, we appreciate all the crowd support.
Now, Coach we've had discussions about the job you and your staff have done from a recruiting standpoint. And the bank is full. We'll just say that. Fellas, the old adage is, to those who have been given a lot is expected. You're going into this campaign with a little bit of pressure. Do you enjoy that? Is that something you thrive under?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, pressure is nothing new to us, really. We come into this program expecting, a lot out of ourselves and out of our team. And there's really also a lot of the pressure internally. We expect a lot out of ourselves. So, again, it's nothing that we're too worried about.
And in building this program, Coach, you expect from your players. And they put the green and white on. It's all business, and that starts unbelievably next Friday night.
Well, it does. And a couple weeks ago we had a lot of our pros back, and I think Drew said it best. I think that's what great programs do. And you and I have talked a lot about how important our football program is to this. And I don't want to underscore it, because even though it's basketball coming up, I hope football gets a lot of publicity in the next 5 or 6 weeks. The better they do, the better it is for us. I think you're going to see Steve, and we've gotten to know Mark a little bit. Great guy, great family guy. You know, he's got that niche between being tough enough to be disciplined and you know, having a little compassion at times. And so I like the direction we're heading right now. And you know what? It's really great. It's great to have you aboard and you here. I think you've done an unbelievable job. And
I appreciate that.
That's better.
I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time. I'll tell you what, Football Saturdays in East Lansing, very, very special. Happy to be a part of it. Producer Ann Thomas gave me the lowdown coming in, and I'll tell you what, the expectations were there, and you folks have come through, and I want to thank you for your kindness once again. And when you talk about Mark D'Antoni, there have been comparisons made between you two. Your styles, drastically different. I don't want to say you're animated from time to time here, Coach, but Mark a little bit more reserved, but the philosophy is there. Discipline, do what you came here to do, and we'll have success.
Yeah, and I think he's doing it on the court, in the classroom. I think, you know, he's doing it in all facets of the game, and really, you know, he's just a little luckier than I am. You know, they get to hide behind those hats, these things, and 75,000 people, we make a fool of ourselves right there in living color, you know. That's the difference. Mark isn't that much different. I was down on the field at Notre Dame, and I saw him get after a few of those zebras too, you know. It just, the difference is it's a bigger arena, but I'm proud of him. I think, like Drew said, you know, we got a long way to go yet. We're just, you know, we've gotten off to a good start, and we all know, you know, in the past that we still have a lot to prove, but I do like the direction we're heading, and I like the fact that his press conference he said, I'm going to be here 10 years, and this is why I want to retire,
right.
And we're going to build this thing, and I think that is the key right now.
Well, and some other great things going on in the Michigan State Athletic Department. Earlier in the summer, had the chance to play a round of golf with WJR President Mike Feasy, yourself, and now Athletic Director Mark Hollis, and a wonderful day of golf. I beat Coach by 2 strokes, but anyway, the thing is,
he uses a foot wedge. Don't let him kid you.
that's a wonderful thing. You know, Ronnie Mason has done an outstanding job here in East Lansing. He wants to go fish, and Mark Hollis steps in, and he's going to do a phenomenal job.
I think the timing, you know, is right. I still say that if we're going to take this thing to another level, which I think everybody wants to do, you got to have it, you know, maybe an 8 and 10 year plan, and that hasn't been the way it's been here. And it's been sometimes nobody's fault, sometimes somebody. But we got to keep our football coach, keep our athletic director, get rid of our basketball coach, but at least keep 2 of the 3, and we can get things going here. And I think we'll be able to do that, and I think Mark will be a great addition, and I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited for these 2 guys because it's their senior year. They've been to a Final Four. I'd like to see our football team get to a major bowl game, and then maybe we can take over from there.
Ride the wave, baby.
Ride the wave.
Love watching these 2 guys play ball. You know, very gifted, part of a wonderful, wonderful program. But now that I'm around here, I'm going to stop by practice one day. I'm going to post you down low there, Drew Namick. Look, I see what you got. You know, I got an awesome hook.
Hey, all you got to do to cover Neitzel is play him to his middle. He's pretty good at going both ways, so just play him to his middle and be safe.
Yeah, I learned this hook shot years ago from a man named Lou Alcindor. Did you ever hear of him?
That was back in the Stone Age.
Oh, yeah.
Are you that old? Yeah.
Did I say Lou Alcindor? I meant Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what I meant. Thank you very much, fellas, for stopping by. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
I'll be in touch with you early in August. Drew, take care of yourself. Good luck to you. Love watching you play the game. It's wonderful. A lot of success here with the Hoopsters this year, too. You heard it here first.